Here we are, it's day 5. We're almost through a whole week now. Alright, so a couple things, and I'm trying to get this down to what is helpful, most helpful to you guys. I know the videos are kind of short in my explanation of them, and that's due to the fact that I only have a 10-minute time frame that I'm allowed to upload to YouTube. So, in that time crunch, I'm trying to explain what each level can do and the exercise, so I'm trying to get it all in. So first recommendation was the equipment that you may need for it. So today you're going to need a chair or a stool or both. You can use a stool like this type thing, something that's a little lower, or a regular chair. Make sure they're sturdy because you're going to be stepping up onto them. So you want something that's appropriate for stepping, and if you feel uncomfortable with it, make sure it's near a wall so you can do it. So you can hold on to a wall or a high counter or something to give you extra support. Or if you have a friend that's doing it, use their shoulder to do it, and then one of you do it and switch. Alright? So, first exercise we're going to do today is a stationary skip. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to skip in place. Up and down. Up and down. Just like you're skipping. You're going to do this for 1 minute, okay? Now, for someone that can't jump off their feet, what I want you to do is lift like you were going to high knee, but go up onto your toe. Okay? Lift up onto your toe. Lift up onto your toe. Okay. After a minute of that, you're going to go into 20 jump squats. Alright? A jump squat is different than the bounce squat we did. This one, you're just going to jump up and down. So it's going to squat and jump. Squat and jump. Squat and jump. Squat and jump. Now, if you can't jump, then what I want you to do is you're going to squat and lift with one leg. Squat, lift with one leg. Squat, lift with one leg. Okay? So you're getting up and balanced a little bit. Next exercise. 20 plyometric push-ups. Okay? Now this one is literally a jump from your hands. So the advanced people you're going to do from your toes, just like so. Get down in push-up position, and you can do a push-up and push off the ground. Catch. 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. For the less advanced people, do it from your knees and push up the best you can. I'm sliding on the floor. So you may want a mat if you're on a solid, slippery surface. On a carpet, you should be fine. All right. The next one we're going to do, leg rainbows. You're going to do this 20 times. What this is laying down on your back, hands out to the side. Start with your feet up like so, and you're going to go to one side and to the other side, kind of rainbow fashion. That's why they're called leg rainbows. 20 times. Now, for people that can't lift both legs, do one leg across and down, leg across and down, leg across and down, 20 times like so. That would be 1 and 2 and 3, okay? 20 times like that. Right after that, you're going to need your chair, okay? So grab your chair now, or stool. You can use a stool, and if you have difficulty stepping up onto it like this, ideally you want to get it to where you can have the top of your thigh parallel or higher. So your knee is above your butt. This is where you're going to get the most effectiveness out of doing the step up. If you can't step up like that with one leg, use a little bit slower or lower step. I'm sure you can find something, a really thick book or something. But even if you can't, you can use some assistance. If you put your hand near a countertop, or like I said, use a person, you can kind of help yourself up a little bit. Okay? But ideally you want to start from a position where your thigh is parallel to the ground, or at a downward slope towards you, where your knee is higher than your hip. Okay? So, you're going to do 20 step-ups. Starting with one foot up like this, and lift the other leg up in the air so it forces you to straighten your hips out. 2, 3, 4, just like that. You can do 10 on one leg, switch your legs, keep the foot up there, step up, step down. Leave your foot up there, don't take it back off. Step up and down, up and down, okay? 10 on each leg. The next one we're going to do is sit-ups with a punch, okay? You can do this by tucking your toes underneath. You don't have to tuck your toes, but it makes it a little bit easier. So you're going to sit up, and you're going to go punch, 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 down, up, punch, 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 down. And then try and pick up the pace. That, punch, 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 down, up, punch, 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 down, up, punch, punch. But try and get full extension with the arm, not just and none of this. Okay? Twist that body. Reach all the way like you're trying to punch a wall on the side. Okay? Everyone should be able to do that. If you can't sit all the way up, kind of crunch up and crunch apart like this. Okay? And do that 20 times. Alright? Next one, hip raises. We've done these ones before. Again, you either do 20 hip raises, like so, with both feet up, or do it 10 times on each leg, like so. If you're feeling pretty advanced and you're feeling strong, this is going to be an intense day on the legs. So this one works the hamstrings. A little note on the hamstrings. The hamstring is one of the only muscles in the body that crosses two joints. It crosses your knee joint, which works when you pull your leg towards you, from that joint. And it also works the way we're working it here, from your hip joint, which lifts your hips and propels your hips forward, okay? So that's the portion of the hamstring we're working from here, is down just below your butt, all right? So 20 hip raises like so, or 10 on each leg, or 15 if you can on each leg, okay? Next one, a reverse lunge into a kick. So back up onto your feet. Now this one, you're going to need a little bit of space and forward and back. What you're going to do is you're going to do a reverse lunge up into a front kick. Reverse lunge, kick. Reverse lunge, kick. Reverse lunge, kick. Okay? 10 times that way, 10 times the other leg. Kick, and kick, and kick. Alright? 10 times on each leg. To make that a little bit easier, don't kick so high. You do the reverse lunge, you should be able to do these, both levels, okay? You just modify how high you can kick, and the lunge, work on how low you can go. Make it a little challenging for you. And the last thing you're going to do, for 1 minute, you're going to do half jack and jills. And this is holding your hands behind your back. That's the half part. No upper body in these ones. And you're going to do a cross together, forward together, other way together. Okay, is one. Cross, forward, forward, cross, forward together, cross, forward together, cross, forward together, cross. Okay? Now, to do this one, for make it a little easier, this one for the non-impact people, what you want to do is you're going to step forward, step back, and cross. And go forward and back and across together. Forward and back and across together. Do that like 20 times with one leg and then 20 times with the other leg, where you go forward and back and cross. Okay, if you can't do the jumping part. Alright? That's day 5. So, this one's going to be a little bit more intense. It's going to be a lot like that first day was. So yes, you might experience some soreness, but this is good. You should be starting to feel, if you're doing every one of these days, which I hope you all are, then you should be feeling pretty strong and good now. You're starting to come around. So it's getting through those first few workouts and days where your body's getting used to it. I'll tell you, in a couple of weeks, it's going to feel as though this is nothing. And then you'll be able to do these 2 times through. You feel like, yeah, that 1 time through just wasn't enough. You got to do it again. So, alright, that's day 5. Let's see you tomorrow for day 6. Don't forget to stretch. We'll see you tomorrow.